Hello, my name is Mohammed Shalash, and I will be peer reviewing Kayla Shanks. Okay, let's get started. Number one, does the artist generally understand the requirements of their project? I would say somewhat. She could have photographed more street photography, and when I mean by like more street photography, I mean when I scroll down to right here, this gas station, she is photographing a cooler, and over here inside of the gas station and a gas pump. I don't really count this as street photography. You can kind of, but I feel like it wasn't part of the project. She took a lot of photos without people. This is still considered street photography, but like I said, I felt as if in the project we were supposed to take photos of people. On to number two. How effectively has the artist used the elements and principles of design slash photography to compose the images? Well, in a lot of photos, she used lighting to her advantage. She photographed in the daylight, as you can see the first couple pictures over here, all these pictures here. And photographing in daylight made her images appear warm. When she shot at night, the lights of the building and street lights made the images pop and come to life. And what I mean by pop and come to life, when I scroll down to right here, this Waffle House, you can see like the lighting is making the Waffle House sign just pop. Another thing that makes it pop is the cookout sign. As you can see, it's lit up, so it just brightens those letters to just make them pop. And another really good one is right here. This light, this lighting is making this like just pop out you, and as soon as you look at this picture, you realize, oh, Spring Hill Suites Marriott. It popped out at you. On to number three. Has the artist effectively captured a sense of the place in which they're shooting? What story about the place is the artist trying to tell? Well, her photos her photos seem to have a sense of place. The first few photos consisted of a young girl who might have been with her grandpa, grandma, or mother, or something like that. The next set of images were taken on campus, and you can feel the stress of the college students who are approaching midterms. And what I mean about this college student, as you can see her face right here, we're all stressed about midterms. This young girl back here also looks stressed about midterms. And the picture I was talking about, the young girl with her parents, as I think she would be, is right here, running in front of some kind of store. I don't really know, but the last few images of the photos without people, these images don't have a sense of place because you can only see the outside lights of the restaurant. And for example, the pictures that I'm talking about is the Pie Five restaurant, the Waffle House, Cookout. These places don't have anyone in front of it, so it's not right, I don't think. On to number four. Are there particular images within the portfolio that stand out as the best, and why? Personally, I think the best images are the ones with the girl because you feel like you're there with her. And what I mean by there with her, just look at her. Like, she's just having a grand old time. Like, I feel like she's about to come run into my hands. I can feel her happiness. Her smile is contagious and makes me want to go run errands with my grandmother. Like, if I had this much fun, of course I would run errands. On to number five. Are there particular images within the portfolio that stand out as weak or needing improvement, and why? Well, the weak images to me are the ones that don't contain people. And what I mean by this is going back to the restaurants or even these pictures of the cooler or the picture of inside the grocery store. Although these images look good, the street aspect of them are weak. There needs to be more emotions captured in the images. When I look at this, it's just a cooler and I don't see no emotion except for these Red Bulls and monsters. Like, I Like, what was the point of these? But oh well. On to number 6. What things could the artist do to improve the images? Well, for improvements, the artist should work on capturing more images that have people in them and that are bursting with emotion and stories. Like, this picture would have been amazing if she was just slanted a little bit more down and captured someone walking into the door. Perfect. You have someone in there, it's showing emotion, it's popping out at you. For example, maybe this picture right here, this Waffle House, maybe having someone captured walking out the door as they're walking, that just shows like movement, like exactly what's going on. Sure, there's someone leaving the restaurant. And even, for example, this one right here, maybe having someone grab a drink outside of the cooler and walking away. Perfect. It shows street photography and stuff like that. But overall, I think she did an amazing job. Just small, minor improvements, but these are really good and I like them. Thank you and goodbye.